Hey guys, I'm Louise and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a clean and organisation. Basically just taking plants off shelves, moving them around a bit, and I'll be doing a little tour at the end. And before I get into that, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and like my video for some more planty content. So the first thing that I need to do today is I need to reset all my grow lights. They all come on like really early now, so it's like 9:30 in the morning today. So I'm just gonna set them, just start them on a new 9-hour setting, and then they'll just like turn on at 9:30 in the morning and then turn off at 6:30 at night. So let's do that. So all I do with these grow lights is I turn them off and then I turn them back on again, and then I click twice for the 9-hour setting because it's like 3, 9 and 12, so I always have on the 9-hour setting, and I just do it for all of them. So with this guy here I always remote hand turn on and off, only because of where it's sat. So I basically just plug it in and turn it on when I wake up and turn it off later on after the other grow lights have turned off. So I basically just plug this guy in and then I turn him on, and I always have to switch to the double setting. So what I mean is like red and blue lights, and there we go, all sorted. Next thing that needs to be done is I just need to take all the lids off these boxes. I do it every single day. There's no day that I don't do this, so let's do that. We've opened all the prop boxes. I've got lots of propagations in like each one. So my newest ones are my Monstera dubia, which is absolutely so beautiful. Look how adorable that cutting is though. That is so cute. I love it so much, and it's got like the tiniest of roots, and they seem to have grown a little bit more. So I just keep it on top here with damp sphagnum moss, just like everything else. That was a Sister's Discolor that I got, and somehow wet sticks aren't really doing much for me at all. I'm gonna bin that. Then like all little experiments, so that wasn't even that much. But like I had like 3 of them, and all died. I haven't got anything new in either of these two. These are exactly the same as ages ago from my like Hoya unboxing video that I did in part 2 when I put them in sphagnum. This is a mistletoe cactus that I got in a plant subscription box. There is like a special cutting for that as well, so yeah, we got that there. So next, so I've just opened up this little prop bag that I've got going on. I actually put my Alocasia Silver Dragon in here. I'll just get her out for you to see. So this guy was not doing well at all, and look how much roots this guy is now. Like, this had like half the amount of roots before. Basically, it wasn't doing very well at all. I'm not really sure why. It dropped all its leaves, and yeah. So I've basically just popped it in with the other bulbs in here. These are all, apart from this one, these are all, I think they're Alocasia poly bulbs, because my Stingray and my Sabrina, sorry. So my Stingray and Sabrina hasn't got any bulbs attached to them, which is really sad because my Stingray died. My Sabrina is just hanging on to dear life. So let's just hope these guys, you know, are okay, and hopefully my Sabrina will produce some bulbs later on in life, like a couple of years. So I'm hoping for goodness. The first thing that needs doing today is cutting this leaf off, moving this guy, and basically moving my Sabrina, which I have over here just like with random stuff on the spare bed over here. So yeah, let's do that. That's easy. that's done, I'm going to start with these two units here. I'm going to take all the plants out, clean the surfaces, and then just kind of move things about, and we'll rearrange. So I basically just grabbed a load of these multi-surface cleaner wipes, and I'm just gonna like clean the whole like in and outside, top and bottom. Look how clean these have gotten. Right away, it's just so nice to just clean out just these units because they need to clean for a while and I've just like put it off. So I'm very glad I did because they look so nice now. So I have got all these plants on the floor here, as you can see, like all of them. So what I'm going to do with these guys is I'm just going to split them up into like big plants and small plants, and then we'll work out from there with other things. So yeah, let's do that. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm not going to go into my shelf yet. I'm going to kind of miss it for now. I'm going to go up to my other unit over here. I'm going to sort out my propagation unit as well because I've got stuff in it that don't actually need to be in there. So I just need to take those out and just move that around a bit. So yeah, I'm getting really hot. So I've just tied my hair up. I'm going to open the window. Hopefully it's not too much noise for when I talk and stuff. And I'm also drinking a Diet Coke. I mean, you know it's really hot when you've done a lot of work. Forgot to mention that I left a couple of plants. This one is my Princess of Orange that is dead. I think I accidentally overwatered it or something. No idea. I don't really want to know about it anymore. But these two succulent propagations I've left out because I don't really want them in there. So basically what I'm going to do, don't care. Basically what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to like dump them somewhere and just kind of leave them. Not really sure where yet, but you know, we're just leaving there for now. So I basically got this mess to clean up of my propagation unit, and I also just need to clean this thing out, just kind of rearrange it. As you can see there, my begonia is actually touching the light, so I just need to turn it around, and yeah, let's just get doing that. These lovely, beautiful Hyaliniaris cuttings, and I've just realised this one has actually got an aerial root, which is absolutely crazy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Oh my gosh. They're like putting out aerial roots. That's crazy. Anyway, so this guy, I put water in like a good few days ago, and it's now needing a top up. It has grown lots of lovely roots, but not all of them has. So I'm just gonna make sure like the roots are really, really long before I put them in soil. But how I'm gonna put water in, because I never take them out. I never pretty much try and not take any of my propagations out, just because I just don't want to break them or like disturb any of like the roots and stuff. You know, so I've got this plastic pipette which I bought from Amazon. I'll see if I can find the link to the ones that I bought. I bought like thousands of these because I was gonna use them for something, but I completely forgot I was gonna use them for. So I'm just gonna use my cup of water here because, you know, we gotta share with our plants if we're not gonna share with anybody else. So I basically just like put like a full pipette, and I basically just stick it in the tip in the top here somewhere, as you can see, and I just kind of like squeeze it down, and I just wait until the water is up to the top, like up to where the black ring is. Next we need to, I'm just going to move this over this side. Right, next I've got these string of hearts propagations that I've sat on the bed. They all need a good watering. They're all really dry. So what I do is I basically just like water them. I always use my cup of water. I just basically do this. Then I'll do after that is I basically just kind of move the pots around, make sure everything is watered nicely. And it all just kind of saturates in itself, and if I need to do any more later, I will. But yeah, that's basically it. And all I do now is basically just clean it with a multi-surface cleaner wipe. here we are. We are now doing the last job, and that is sorting out the plant shelf. I've got a few things I need to move around, change, put other plants in other places. So yeah, let's just do that then. And we're basically done. So the reason I've kept my Australis on the shelf is because it's taped to the wall and I don't want to remove it. Plus, it's quite happy there, I don't want to disturb it as much. So what I'm going to actually do with this is the ceiling, it's like kind of starting to droop down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attach it up there and then we'll get all the other plants to just sort out. So yeah, we're doing a bit of plant maintenance as well. But in this, as you've seen a couple of times, I just kind of looked at some plants and like taking stuff out, like all the dead parts. Like nothing wrong with that. It happens occasionally. So yeah, let's do that. So as you can see, look at that. I've like taped it to the wall and look how far it's grown. It's crazy, but you can kind of see there where it's dipping. So I'm just gonna kind of just take the ceiling bit up and just keep the wall bit. But look, we're getting some new little leaves coming in, as you can see there. So I'm just really excited about that. And yeah, let's just do that. There we have it. We have taped this baby to the ceiling. As you can see, it's just clear tape. Like literally like just tape you usually use for like wrapping up presents and stuff, you know, just go from Tesco's, not really that much money. And yeah, so let's just start popping plants back on the shelf. Okay, so I've got these two plants here. I'm going to stick this one to the wall. I'm going to stick this guy to the wall. As you can see, we've got so much new growth going on. But later on, only because this guy is going to actually attach itself. Like, I haven't seen my Hoyas attach themselves to the wall yet, so I'm just going to stick these on for now. But this one I'm going to stick on later on. I think we're going to be just decorating, covering up these little patches here. Basically just repainting the walls the same colour. So yeah, so basically we're just gonna keep this guy where I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna attach him to the wall, but just not do that yet because I also need to repot. But because there's so much new growth at the moment, I don't want to do that yet, so we're just gonna leave him how he is at the moment and just put him on the shelf. I need to sort out this little shelf here. So I bought this nice, like, cute suction shelf, and I've left the tag on only because you know, it just, I didn't know if it was gonna work or not, so if it didn't work I'll like take it back, but like it's working. So I've had this on for like a good like nearly week actually. It's literally been a week, so you know, it's doing well. So I'm just going to take all these plants off, take the shelf off, and basically just cut off the tag there. I've just put the shelf back up, put the plants back up. If any of you guys in the UK who are watching this video, this plant shelf is from Tesco's. It's about £3.50. It's literally, you should get it. You guys like anywhere else in other countries, you know, you're gonna probably find this online anyway. So, but I've got this from Tesco's. If anybody wants to grab a suction shelf, go ahead and do that. I highly recommend it. It will give you so much more plant space, especially on the wall, the windows, because you can then, you know, add more plant space. So wow, I never thought that before, and that's a really good idea, especially if you have like just one room like me and you can only put plants in one room. So yeah, that's a good one for you guys. So there we have it. It is now 11 o'clock and I have finished doing all the organisation and the cleaning. So basically now I'm just going to give you a short tour of just what I have done basically. So this is the first thing that you saw me organise slash just basically organise, because you know it doesn't really need a clean as such. So I have basically, what I've done is I've removed that Monstera albo cutting because that's basically dead, and I have put my succulents up here. That I basically have like a Monstera like cutting, just a regular one, like it's reverted, but it's like a regular one I got ages ago. And yeah, so both the leaves are like dead, so I'm hopefully this wet stick will do something. If not, like it won't do anything at all. I put my alocasia at the back here. I just need to spin this one around. I put my alocasia at the back here just because it just needs to come off the spare bed, because you know it was just, you know, it doesn't need to be there. And yeah, basically that's it. I've got like my philodendron bell marks wet stick, variegated wet stick, or cutting, but it lost its leaf, so it's basically just a wet stick now. And we just basically got my Lucidia discolor, no, Ludicea, sorry, Ludicea. I always say Lucidia, but it's Ludicea. Something bag is falling over. It was flying when I got it, so you know, just ignore that. I never did that, but it is still like, it popped out its last few blooms on my care, so you know. And then my Raven, ZZ Raven. So next we've got the 2 units. In this one I've basically put all of like the big plants in here. So I've got like my Tradescantia at the back in the corners, my Pili, like all these like plants, like most of them are like giving out new growth. I've popped my variegated lipstick plant here because it just doesn't look very nice on the shelf at the moment, so I've just kind of popped it down here. It's not doing very well either, so I just put it in rehab for now. Yeah, so that's basically it in this one. We've got like all these lovely plants here. I've got a lot of like cuttings in here which I potted up ages ago. It has got a little shoot somewhere, but I've already shown you another video, so you know, I showed it to you once. It's like there's like a little leaf coming out, but there is like a little leaf coming out of this one. Hopefully it's larger than this small leaf here, because this Baronta leaf didn't give me like this kind of leaf. It gave me like a blank green leaf for some reason. Kind of crazy, but I'm kind of vibing with it at the moment. It's pretty cool. And then over here we have all the small, you know, plants. Some of them I had to like put like this large begonia in here, and like the golden pothos and the mandula pothos. This guy is not happy with me at all. I think I might have to bin it, but for now I'm just trying to save it. And we just have everything else in here as well. So yeah, I have my bonsais at the back, my philodendron cobra in like the very corner there. It hasn't given me a new leaf yet, but I think it's just filling out the pot, so hopefully it'll give me a new one soon. So over here in this unit, I haven't done anything special at all. I have literally just kind of put everything back where it was before. And yeah, I also have these plants up here. So I have my, oh, trying to not, right. So I have like my variegated string of hearts here. Can't really see. Okay, so this variegated string of hearts here. I have a string of turtles up here. Epipremnum pinnatum. It's just like the cheap version of CB blue, and then my variegated string of pearls, which you can't see any up here, but that's basically what I got up here. It's a bit dark only because I've got this like this blind here. So it's they're getting their sun, but you know, I'm gonna have more like shelves in the window here, so I've just put it up to the very top really. And yeah, that's basically it on that one. Oh, little update, whilst I'm here, my watermelon peperomia is doing much better. It's dropped 2 leaves, but is expected to if it only has like a little root system, so hopefully it'll start giving me a little bit more new growth once it's filled up the pot. And last but not least, we have my plant shelf. So I've kind of kept everything the same but moved a few things around. So I obviously have my anthurium here, my australis, and then a few other plants here. So I'll just take you kind of through it. So I have my Hoya bella this side. Only reason why I only have this one facing like away, so it's like to the side, is because we have the TV here, and basically it just stops us from kind of seeing some of the TV when we're like in bed. We have my Triskancia zebrina here. It was like hanging up, like climbing up here, but it's gonna trail now from now on because I've pushed it quite back. Next we have my my Monstera adansonii at the back there. I'm gonna get trail up the wall, but for now I'm gonna keep it there because I think this wall's gonna get painted soon. Next we have my variegated maranta, and look at that beautiful leaf. So the newer leaves are actually getting like, I think sun stressed, as it's called, because it's just like quite close to the lights, but I kind of like the red tints sort of, so you know, I'm kind of vibing with it. It's pretty cool. I forgot to mention about my anthurium flower. It has grown quite a lot since the last video, and it's just peeping out very slowly, you know, doing its thing. So I'm just kind of leaving it be, and hopefully I'm going to be hand pollinating it, so I'll do a little video on that to you know, document really. So over here I have my Hoya Crimson Queen. I've taped her to the wall. And next to I have my lovely variegated Syngonium. Lovely plant. This is like the newest leaf, and I'm so happy with it because it's like the most variegated out of all of them. Then in front of that I have my lovely Monstera albo. And look at that leaf, it is popping out very quickly now, so I'm really happy about that. It must have, once I put it in some new soil, it must have just loved it and it's now shooting out. We have my Alocasia Friedek, which is next to it, which underneath here you can see the little shoot right next to my finger. We have my Syngonium mojito, my Hoya Crimson Princess, and then my Philodendron Florida Ghost. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really hope you kind of enjoyed this nice relaxing vlog, and yeah, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!